Okay, let us see what we have studied in our last class. See, we have studied about the electrical potential and electrical potential difference. So in order to study about electrical potential and electrical potential difference, we have to study also about electrical potential energy and potential energy difference. Potential or potential energy difference represented as epsilon, electrical potential represented as V, electrical potential difference represented as dV. See, we know that electrical potential at a point is represented as VA, which is work done W in moving a moving a unit positive charge from infinity to A. So it is given as W infinity A by Q naught, given as epsilon A by Q naught. From this, if you want to calculate electrical potential energy at a point, then we have to say work done in moving the test charge from infinity to A. If it is potential energy, I have to move a test charge. If it is electrical potential, I have to move a unit positive charge. So work done from infinity to A. On cross multiplying the above equation, we can also write potential energy at a point A is equal to potential at a point into Q naught. Similarly, I have written it for electrical potential at B. Similarly, electrical potential energy at B. Then we have stated about electrical potential energy at a point. How electrical potential energy at a point can be defined. It is defined as work done in moving the test charge Q naught from infinity to a point against the electrostatic repulsion. At the same time, if you want to define electrical potential at a point, then the electrical potential energy per unit charge, that is work done in moving unit positive charge. Instead of the charge Q naught, you have to replace it with unit positive charge. But same from infinity to the point against the force of repulsion. So electrical potential energy difference is epsilon B minus epsilon A, which is work done from A to B. So electrical potential difference is equal to epsilon B minus epsilon A by Q naught, which is VB minus VA, or we can write it out as work done from A to B by Q naught. Then when you are taking about this SI unit, then the SI unit we can state as for electrical potential energy, it is Joule. But for electrical potential, it is Joule per Coulomb. So when you are considering unit potential difference or unit potential or 1 volt of potential or potential difference. If it is 1 volt of potential or potential difference, then we can write 1 volt equal to 1 Joule per 1 Coulomb. And dimension for potential is ml square T to the power of minus 3 A to the power of minus 1. Or we are going to get the relation between the electrical field and electrical potential. Or the heading may be given like this: line integral of electric field. See, what is this line integral of electrical field? Line integral of electrical field is equal to potential difference. Line integral of electrical field is equal to potential difference. That we have to prove. So in order to prove this, you consider an uniform electrical field E acting from left to right. That I have represented it with the help of blue color line. Then consider 2 points inside that electric field. I have considered 2 points A and B. The 2 points A and B are separated by a small distance called to be dl. Now, at the point A, you place a test charge Q naught. If a test charge Q naught is placed at that point A, then on that test charge, a force will be experienced. The force experienced on that test charge is E into Q0, since electrical field E equal to F by Q0. So after calculating the force experienced by the charge Q naught at the point A as E into Q0, we can take it is also acting in the same direction of the electrical field from left to right. Now that a test charge Q naught is moved from the point A to the point B. So in order to move the test charge from the point A to point B, I have to do a work because the direction of the force is opposite to the direction in which the charge has to be moved. So a work is said to be done in order to move the test charge Q naught from A to B. Let us take work done as dW, so that the test charge is moved through a small distance. For moving the test charge through a small distance, we are representing the work done as dW. So we know in general work done is equal to force into displacement dot product. So F vector dot dl vector. But we have already represented force F as EQ0. So I am writing UQ0 vector dot dl vector, and I am introducing a negative sign inside. What is the purpose of introducing the negative sign? The negative sign indicates that work is said to be done against the force of what? Against the force of repulsion. So that work done is moving a test charge from one point to another point. Now, let us take the total work done in moving the charge Q naught from A to B. In order to move the charge Q naught from A to B, the total work done, let us consider it as W from A to B, is equal to integral of dW. That work done is moving the test charge from the point A to the point B. So on substituting, we can get integral of A to B instead of force minus of EQ0 into dl. You know, the negative sign indicates that the work is said to be done against the force of or electrostatic force of repulsion. Now, what is this work done? Work done in moving the test charge from A to B is nothing but change in potential energy or increase in potential energy. So the change in potential energy or increase in potential energy is final potential energy at B minus initial potential energy at A. Final potential energy at B is Q naught into VB minus initial potential energy at A is Q naught into VA. Now take this value and substitute in the left hand side of the previous equation. I can get Q naught into VB minus Q naught into VA equal to integral of what? Integral of Q naught dot Q naught E into Q naught dot dl. So on the left hand side, you take Q naught as common. So when you are taking Q naught as common, you can get VB minus VA inside the bracket. That is equal to, on the right hand side, this scalar quantity Q naught is taken out. So Q naught integral A to B minus E vector dot dl vector. Q naught and Q naught will get cancelled. On simplifying, I can get VA minus VB minus VA is equal to integral of A to B minus of E vector dot dl vector. This VB minus VA is nothing but difference in potential dV. So the difference in potential can be written like this. Potential difference between the 2 points A and B is equal to, on the right hand side, I am getting line integral for this electrical field. So I am writing line integral of the electrical field from A to B. Or in general, we can write the electrical field E vector or E equal to minus of VB minus VA divided by DL. Here it is E vector because the direction is given by minus. So E vector is equal to VB minus VA. I can write it out as change in potential difference dV divided by DL, the distance moved. See, if potential is divided by distance, then it is called to be potential gradient. Here you are having a minus. So it is negative potential gradient, which is equal to the electrical field. So electrical field is equal to negative potential gradient. That is what we have got, the relation between electrical field and electric potential. See, we have to show that electrostatic force is a conservative force. See, because it was being stated that like the gravitational force, electrostatic force is also conservative in nature. In order to show that the electrostatic force is a conservative force, we have to prove the work done in moving an unit positive charge over a closed path in the electrical field is zero. So to prove that electrostatic force is a conservative force, you consider an uniform electrical field E. Inside that uniform electrical field E, you take 2 points. One of the point is A and another point is B. Now I am moving an unit positive charge from the point A to point B. When I am moving that unit positive charge from A to B, I am moving in the path A, L1, B. After reaching B, I am reaching A through or over a path L2. So the closed path is A1, A, L1B, then B, L2A. So to prove electrostatic force is a conservative force, consider a closed path A, L1B, L2A inside this electric field. Now, if I am moving this unit positive charge from A to B, what is the work done? So work done in moving unit positive charge from A to B along the path A, L1, B is work done from A to B per unit charge, which is equal to difference in potential. So final potential VB minus initial potential VA. Similarly, the same unit positive charge is moved from B to A, then that work done is difference in potential, final potential at A and initial potential at B, so VA minus VB. In order to calculate the total work done, add the two equations. When you are adding the two equations, the final answer will be equal to 0. So from this, we conclude that, or we can conclude that, see, since no work is to be done in moving the unit positive charge over the closed path, here the closed path is A, L1B, L2A inside the electrical field. So we can say that the work done 0. So we can say that electrostatic force is conservative force in nature, or electrostatic force is conservative in nature. So we are going to get about an expression for electric potential at a point due to a point charge or due to a single point charge. So in order to consider in air medium, I am taking a point O. On this point O, I am considering a point charge represented as plus Q. See, around, if I am placing a point charge plus Q, around this you are having an electrical field. On the axial line of that point charge, I am considering 2 points. One of the point I am taking it as A and another point is taken as B. In between these 2 points, the distance available is represented as dx. Now, on the same line, you consider another point P. From the point O, the point P is at a distance of R. Let us take the point P is at a distance of R. If you are considering the point B from O, then I can write this as this distance as x. That is R plus this distance. If I am taking the point A from O, then this distance is taken as x plus dx. Am I correct? If I am consider a point O in air medium, and at that point you place a charge plus Q. Along the axial line, you consider 2 points A and B separated by a small distance dx. On that same line, you consider a point P at a distance R from the charge plus Q at O. So the point B is at a distance x from O, and the point A is at a distance of x plus dx. இதெல்லாம் எழுதிக்கோங்க. So you write, consider a point charge, consider a point charge plus Q at O. in free space or air. Let us write like this: in free space. See, we have to calculate. We have to calculate electric potential. We have to calculate electric potential at the point P due to what? Due to the charge at O. So due to plus Q kept at what? Kept at O. Okay. See, from the diagram, I can write let OP is equal to R. Similarly, OB is equal to X. OA equal to X plus dx. See, what I am going to calculate first of all. First of all, I am going to write the electrical field at this point B due to this point charge. See, we know that already we have studied in the previous lesson. We know that electrical field at the point B due to the point charges, due to the point charge plus Q at OS. How you can write the electrical field at a point due to a point charge? Electrical field at a point is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q by R square. Here we are going to calculate the electrical field at this point B. The point B is at a distance of X from O. So I have to write it out as E equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q divided by X square. Let us consider this as equation number 1. Now, I am going to calculate what is the potential difference between A and B. In order to calculate the potential difference between A and B, I have to move a unit positive charge from one point to another. Isn't it? If I am moving unit positive charge from A to B, then I can able to get the difference in potential between the point A and the point B. So I am writing if unit positive charge, that is plus 1 coulomb of charge, is moved from A to B, then the work done is equal to, then work done dW dW is equal to potential difference between A and B, which is equal to dV. Am I correct? Am I correct? So what is that different work done dW? This dW is nothing but that potential difference dV, which is equal to force multiplied with the displacement. The displacement in between the two is considered to be dx. What is force? Force is nothing but E into Q, isn't it? We know that E is equal to F by Q. So F is equal to E into Q. Since Q equal to 1, because we are moving a unit positive charge, Q is equal to 1 coulomb, force F is equal to E. So I am writing this work done is equal to E into dx. But this work is said to be done against the force of repulsion. Because if I am moving a unit positive charge from A to B, this positive charge will repel. So in order to represent that, I am putting a minus sign. So I can write negative sign indicates the work is done against what? Work is done against the force of repulsion. Against the force of what? Against the force of repulsion. So therefore, what is dW? dW is equal to dV is equal to minus of, what is the value of E? Equation 1 la irukku. 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q divided by X square into dx. I can write this as equation number 2. Am I correct? Am I correct? Now I have to calculate the potential at a point. So I have to do a work. What work? I have to move that unit positive charge from infinity to the point P. What will be the work done? Therefore, I am going to calculate total work done in moving. total work done in moving a unit positive charge. Moving a unit positive charge from infinity, because potential at a point is defined as work done in moving a unit positive charge from infinity to a point. So to a point, at what point I have to calculate the electrical potential? At the point P. So to the point P, inside electrical field is, inside electrical field is electric potential at P. Am I correct? So electrical potential at the point P is nothing but the total work done in moving a unit positive charge from infinity to a point P inside the electrical field, which is called to be electrical potential. So from this dW, how I can able to get the total potential W? See, the total, therefore, the total work done W is equal to integral of dW. From where to where I have to move? I have to move it from infinity to the point P. Point P is at a distance R, which is equal to integral of infinity to R. Instead of dW, I can write dV, which is equal to integral of infinity to R. What is dV? dV we have written it here, isn't it? What is the value of dV? Minus of 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by x square into dx. So how I can write here? Then it is minus of 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 into q divided by x square into dx. Isn't it? And if I can able to integrate this equation within infinity to R, I can able to get the total work done. This total work done is the potential at the point P. So potential at a point P is V, which is equal to minus of constants 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q. I can integrate only infinity to R 1 by x square dx. Sir, how to integrate 1 by x square dx? Integral of 1 by x square dx, தெரியுமா? How I can write this? I can write like this: integral of, take this x to the numerator. You can write x power 2 into dx. When I am integrating this, I have to add 1. So x power minus 2 plus 1. Take that value to the denominator. So I can get x power minus 1 by minus 1. So answer is minus 1 by x. Integral of 1 by x square dx is equal to minus of 1 by x. You take this and substitute it here. Therefore, total potential V equal to minus of 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q into, you apply, when you are integrating 1 by x square dx, you get minus of 1 by x within the limit infinity to R. Take this minus to the outside, minus minus will become plus. So potential V equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q. See, you apply the upper limit, you will be getting 1 by R. Minus, you apply the lower limit, 1 by infinity. 1 by infinity will tend to become 0. Therefore, potential at a point V equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q divided by R. This is the expression for the electrical potential at a point due to a point charge. Are you able to understand? So this equation, okay, this equation represents electric potential at a point, electric potential at a point due to a single point charge, due to a single point charge. Okay, what are the conclusions that I can write from this? You see, from this equation, I can write the potential V is inversely proportional to the distance. Isn't it? And 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 is a constant. Charge Q is also a constant. So I can write V is inversely proportional to R. Sharia? Are you able to understand? V is inversely proportional to R. If you are drawing a graph in between the distance R and the potential, how or what will be its nature? What will be its nature, Abdina? You will be able to get it out as what? As you are moving away, that is, and the distance go on increases. See, if the distance is less, then the potential will be high. If the distance go on increases, then the potential will be gradually decreasing. Like this, it is coming out. So this we are taking it as what? This we are taking it as, or considering it as the graph forward, graph between potential and the distance. என்ன important point அப்படின்னா potential அப்படின்னு சொல்றது வந்து it is a scalar quantity. If the point charge that you have considered Q, if it is positive, then potential is also positive. If the point charge Q is negative, then I have to say potential is also taken to be what? Potential is also taken to be negative. Any difficulty? So I have taken it in the one single page. Okay. Okay. I have written it in a single page. So if you are